Welcome back everyone. This week we're bringing you another Shotcrete application video. Here we have an older home with a basement that we're applying Shotcrete on all the walls to give it some more structural integrity and just finish off the basement. So you can see here, just taking a peek around, we got our pump truck out here and then we got our crew down in the basement already, kind of getting this process started for the Shotcrete application. If you've been following along, you know last week we did another Shotcrete video. This was with another crew from out of town coming in to use our pump truck and all of our tools to Shotcrete a pool. However, this week, back from vacation, we're joined with Tim, our certified nozzle man with over 20 years of experience with Shotcrete application and a former employee of Advanced Shotcrete. He's going to be taking charge here on this video, applying all of the Shotcrete on the walls and then doing the little bit of the floor that's needed here at the end of the basement. And then the rest of our crew is going to be on the actual controls, and then the rest of them are going to be doing the finishing of all the concrete. Now let's go ahead and talk about Shotcrete and its application. So for this job, as you can see here, we have a wireframe mesh going around the entirety of the basement and then more of a rebar structure here on that bottom floor pad. That wire mesh is there to hold the Shotcrete in place as it stiffens, and it's not as heavy duty, saving us some cost there. For the concrete itself, Shotcrete is a different application process. As you can see here, he has the nozzle on the floor that attaches to the end of the hose. This puts in compressed air and just makes it sprayable onto all the walls. And then the mix itself is a more structural mix. We have fiber in there to add in a little bit more strength, and then as well as that, it's at 5,000 psi compared to your average 4,000 to 3,000 psi on a regular concrete mix. With that, as well, as you're going to see in this video, we're going to be able to finish this whole basement within 1 day on the Shotcrete process. So not only is it a nice and structurally sound process, it's also very quick and efficient. This makes Shotcrete a very cost-effective method. With that said, expect a lot more Shotcrete jobs from us here on YouTube. We've been expanding this like crazy, and it's something that we want to do a lot more of here in 2023 and moving forward into 2024. And if by any chance you're interested in having some Shotcrete done by us, we service the Denver metro area as well as Colorado and then any neighboring states from here. And of course, if the price is right, we will go anywhere. We can do anything from swimming pools, basements, 10-story parking garages, ground stabilization, earth retention, deep foundation systems, bridges, stadiums, dams, and more. With that said, if you guys are interested in any kind of Shotcrete application, go ahead and shoot us an email over at goldsconcrete@outlook.com. I'll pop that up on the screen now. But let's go ahead and hop back into this video. As I stated before, we're going to be following Tim here, our certified nozzleman, as he applies all this to the walls of the basement. Overall, this process can be pretty repetitive, but it is nice to see and just watch kind of the steps and like the little things that he does as an experienced nozzle man and kind of learn from that. So we're sharing this video with you guys so you can kind of see the process and just overall a really cool, start to finish on what a Shotcrete basement looks like before any Shotcrete is applied and then after. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with the footage though and kind of follow along. Here in the later half, I'm going to pop back in just to give a little bit of description for a close-up part where we kind of go over, the Shotcrete and then a little bit of the wireframe. But besides that, I'm going to leave you guys with Tim and enjoy the video. Hopping back into the voiceover here, you can see they're making pretty good progress here on this wall. Like I said, the application process is pretty quick. I did chop it up a little bit so I don't bore you with just a bunch of application, but just taking a closer look here, you can see the older basement beneath with all the bricks, and then there's that wireframe kind of mesh that we were talking about. So super thin, super lightweight, and all it does is allow the shotcrete to stiffen and holds it in place. It doesn't really do too much structurally, but it is there for the shotcrete. Then moving over here, taking a closer look at the shotcrete. Since this is at a higher PSI, it does most of the structural work for us here. You can see it's kind of nitty and gritty in terms of all the little speckles that we have, so that's why we have our finishing crew come in here, and then they're going to smooth that out later on in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. We're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough showing the semi-finished final product. There's still a little bit of polish that needs to happen here, but for the most part, this is what the final product is. So as you can see here, they shotcrete all the walls. They did a little bit of a footer section because we had some excess kind of, you know, fall on the floor. Just because you're spraying it, it's not the cleanest thing to work with. And then we had our secondary guys kind of come through and finish up all this, smooth it out behind our shotcrete. And we have this nice smooth wall finish. These shotcrete jobs are super quick. The overall process is really fast, especially when you have a quick and efficient crew. You're able to get these things done lickety split. This is going to bring us to the end of the video though, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I stated before, if you want to see more types of this content, be sure to leave a comment down below telling us that you want more shotcrete, more pumping, whatever it is, and we'd love to show you guys. But with that said, we will see you in next week's video.